Manny, the missing chassis. Room train. Chuck on sticker. Home at the Everybody is closing at daytime at 3 p.m. Chuck is a sticker number 14, and he was another junction, and it's gone without him. Hey, this lane, said Chuck. I had this check out some more trains. Jimmy have to legend at the main line, and Chuck arrived in this weekend. Number, said Chuck. How many font is impact regular season? Oh, might have to get this work done exact, said Jimmy. Jimmy's number is melt on dry soil on paper. The hurry is of the racing Chuck, said Jimmy. I don't just in around them bosses. Chuck and Jimmy was in the room flat into a screen into his ship street today, so she very nice. So, Jimmy and Chuck has to go back in the stairs to the road on prices. Chuck reached at Irving and Isabelino, and he was very happy to nails. Hello friends, said Chuck. Have you been a fan as landing at away? Oh, it is, said Irving. This your friendship will come. I have this been done by being Blue Tank's answer, said Isabelino. To them it was the railway to end like Chuck, said Irving. I'm sorry for you missing, Isabelino said. Draw on this controller will help you kids, said Chuck. Really useless calling, puffed Irving. Would be great to see that soldiers, puffed Isabelino. This year on my engine was arrived, puffed Chuck. Chuck arrived at truck is flipped over. Chuck arrived at truck is fixed and it's takeover. Hey, don't have a this red flag has truck, said Chuck. Can he is this, said Truck. I don't without name. Name is the way, said Chuck. Oh, Manny is damage from the hills, said Truck. But do you're not crying this damage on this'll way, said Chuck. Stepmother stuff will help to comes, said Truck. Chuck get to come home while getting ready into the somewhere floor. I have to learn about it, puffed Chuck, and steamed away to the main line. So, Chuck uncoupled this truck, and he was pleased along the junction. Mighty Mac has arrived on a box of the line. Back in thought, Chuck great idea main problem was charge. Just a white shirt on this engine called, said Chuck. Chuck was aware he was going back in legend of this nowhere. The heck was all that about, said Chuck. Nobody makes the decision. My son has good to dark side of the cables that we are the guest to come, said Mighty. Last week of the day it was right along, said Mac. It is, said Chuck. Mighty Mac has begun his own with the narrow and wide, because on free to use by temple or report. Chuck was road floor, but he was kept on moving back in steam and smoke on almost every call it under control. At last, Chuck helps into another, and it'll call radio ladies break he's free Chuck, said Blitz. Turn around to go phase in a train, said Chuck. Blitz was wondering about the freight wooden railway. Chuck and Scruffy were going on. Green engine had been animal car on coupled up on a train. And set off to the room train ago with his cars. Chuck was happy to slash.